Hi, I'm Papa Bear. Welcome to Kati Patang Trial Room, and we're in session with Encore.
Namaste.
It's funny calling you Encore.
Yeah, na?
Yeah.
This is actually Kati Patang Trial Room.
So I was just like test checking if we can go public with the pet name. It's Anki. I'm gonna be referring to him as Anki. I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all can make it a
Only
fan.
Sam gets to call me Anki.
Okay, so I was getting to
And
that.
and Sam's mom, dad, who
But yeah,
come out for our show. So much love to them. Shout out to them.
shout out to
You know what
both
I
our
mean?
parents, man.
Shout.
We're here doing this because of y'all.
Yeah. In spite of y'all, in
In
some
spite.
cases. Let's be real.
Yeah. You're the only artist that like I can't listen to and not cry. Like I'm
That's
always
crazy,
it's
bro.
hard for me. Even when you were in session today, like I teared up a couple of times. It's hard for me.
So I think because you see both sides as a musician and a listener both, and as a like a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that, bro. And you are also one of those artists for me. Goosebumps and lump in your throat and all that good shit. So that means a
Yeah.
lot. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about different. Uh, Thanks for doing that song. It sounds so fire today. Like
Thank you, bro.
we were like literally like bumping to it and it was guitar and vocals.
Yeah, it was a vibe. Sticky and Varun also.
Yeah.
Shout out to both of y'all.
Yeah.
They uh, they killed it. It was beautiful jamming with them. Because of the pandemic, actually, we had a live band before. Mohit shifted to Australia.
Yeah.
Uh, Lynn is still around, of course. Johan is still around, but the chances to jam or the reasons to jam kind of reduced.
Yeah.
So it had been a while since I kind of jammed with live musicians, and you know how much I love
Yeah.
it.
I love what you're saying in the song also. Like it's time to like let them know you're different.
Yeah,
You released Dhalta Chand,
yeah,
the EP, I think earlier this year only. So
something like
do
that.
you want to let's talk about the process?
So Dhalta Chand for me, it was like two things happening simultaneously. One was that in terms of what was happening in the music, right, lyrically and conceptually, I wanted those four songs to be me going from a dark place where I was, and it was almost like I was testing out the waters on like manifestation and shit. I was like, with this project, I am going to see a new day. Like,
Yeah.
end it with Healers.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I went from Hey Bhagwan, which is one of the lowest points of my life, to Heal as Fuck, which is, for me is like a reminder. Like, still when I hear that song, I just feel so like warm, and that doesn't always happen for me after release. But when I hear Heal as Fuck, I actually feel like, man. So that was in terms of the content. But in terms of the process, also around that time, I was like, we are living the dream.
Yeah.
And मैं ऐसे उदास माइंड स्टेट में उदास वाइब्स में लिरिक्स लिख रहा हूँ
Yeah.
अकेले घर पे ऐसे फुल सैड वाइब्स तो आई वाज लाइक मैन आई नीड टू स्टार्ट एंजॉयिंग द प्रोसेस मोर एंड व्हाई नॉट लाइक आई एम डिसेंट इन व्हाट आई डू तो जस्ट
You're
स्टॉप
decent, guys. Encore feels he's decent at what he does. So
no
yeah.
but you know what I mean like Nashe actually was the song that came out of me just vibing like just like
True.
hearing a beat vibing on the mic and then around that time I also started recording myself and so it unlocked a lot of that's why like now I think my sound is evolving and changing and I'm having more fun in the process.
Yeah.
So, बस मजा आ
I'm
रहा है
so
अभी.
glad you are. Because I feel like you deserve it. Like, it, I'm ready for life.
I'm ready for life.
Yeah.
इधर ही shoot किया था उस face
Yeah.
card में. हाँ.
Yeah.
Shout out Sahir, shout out Frappe, shout out Tamzid. Yeah.
Yeah. All the OGs.
Yeah. So a bit different, let me tell you. So I'm sitting on a few songs and Sam was like, bro. So I was telling Sam कि bro I want to drop a song soon. He's like हाँ तो कौन सा वाला कर रहा है? इनमें से कौन सा वाला? I was like नहीं ब्रो इनमें से नहीं एक नया वाला करने वाला like bro but तू बैठा है ऐसे जितने भी गाने हैं उन पे बैठा you have this shit in the stash like nah bro मेरे को no pun intended I told you I want to do something different uh, so I told him नहीं bro अगले weekend तक I'll have the song ready He's like ठीक है bro अगले weekend तक I think that was exactly the
It
conversation we had
was
right
crazy for me to see that.
and I had it
And
literally
yeah,
that Friday I was like I've got to knock this
I
out
was like, this is crazy. Written it, recorded it,
yeah
mixed it, gotten it mastered. Like,
yeah
we had the iterations,
yeah
but and now he's done like an unplugged version
yeah
for y'all.
we've done an unplugged
Yes,
version.
but
Yeah.
that's why it's so inspiring for me. It's like it's crazy, and now I feel like you're in this, like you're in the front seat and like of your process. Like I feel like now you have your pedal, like your foot on the accelerator. You can go however fast you want.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see.
Thank you,
Like,
bro. That's actually it's strange in a good way that you say that, because I'm actually thinking of this phase as cruise control. That's something I wanted to hit a year ago, a year
Yeah.
and a half ago. I was like, मेरे को आता है गाड़ी चलाना आता है मेरे को
Yeah.
सब आता है, like why am I like ऐसे overthinking the steering? And for anyone who drives or rides, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
the same. It's like
Yeah.
the more you think about it, the more you're likely to mess up.
Yeah.
So just cruise control, like हाँ अपने आप होते रहेगा, like me and the machine are one.
Yeah.
Me and the process are
Yeah.
what I feel the process, and just go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm listening to I'm listening to Home and I'm reading the lyrics. I'm like, this guy's a genius. Like he is a genius. Like, and in that song, I feel it's so interesting the way you've spoken about. I feel like is it about your craft and how it's not easy. It's fun. Like you can view
Yeah.
playing cricket as fun, or you can want to become Sachin or Dale Steyn, and it's about hoping that when you were a child you could have been told that it's okay, take this seriously, dude. uh, and I think like we kind of relived our childhood in the way that we should have in during these years of
Yeah.
getting ready to be the artist we want to
Yeah.
be. uh,
Yeah, I mean it is a bit of that actually. We definitely come from a place of some level of privilege. The whole concept of home was the fact that yes, I have a home, but because of it also feels like a cage. It's like you're so scared to lose what you have that you never know if you'll be able to achieve more.
yeah.
Like what if I can do more, rather than all of us are like, at least from my parents, I can only speak about my upbringing. It's so focused on maintain,
Yeah.
keep, sustain, maintain, keep. So the fire that we have in us is often like just put out by the time we are growing up. It's
Yeah.
like नहीं ये ज़्यादा हो गया, सिर्फ पढ़, नौकरी कर, पढ़.
Yeah.
It's just tunnel vision towards
Yeah.
that.
Do
So
the
it's
thing
like,
that
man, what
keep
if I
you.
could have been a sports person? What if I could have done that? So with my music, like kind of what you're saying, we've relived that in the sense that now, because so for me, I knew at the same time I'm also a realist, and I'm also from the upbringing, so I know that I have to make sure I earn money. I can't, like, and that's why I say some privilege, because it's not even a place where it's like हाँ पैसे तो है. It's not even that, right?
Yeah.
So I have done my graduation, I did my MBA, I've been working, I've done all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's not like I can quit that, but it's like all the sacrifices I need to make this happen. I'm not gonna let my mom and dad say no now. Like even if they
Yeah.
say no, it's not gonna make a difference, because I'm gonna make sure that I have everything on lock.
Yeah.
So it's just about basically letting that fire burn and let it like all the doubt and shit, let it just char all this
Yeah.
shit. So yeah. My parents were like, okay, MBA करना पड़ेगा. I was like, but I had decided कि अगर मैं करूँगा भी MBA, I won't let it stop. And actually, I released my first album while I was doing my MBA.
What? I did not know this.
Yeah, I actually did a listening session for my class. Like, so in MBA classrooms, you have like this screen. So I played the album and I had the lyrics on the projector.
That's such a G move.
So
Making them fans.
yeah, I mean they were with me already, which
Yeah.
which I'm very grateful for, because
Yeah.
it wasn't like my first set of music, but my first album was announced, and then all of them came to Blue Frog for like the album launch and shit like that.
Yeah.
But essentially, I was thinking about that. Like, अगर मैं वो नहीं करता for whatever reason, then today I might have to do things with my music that I don't want to do. Like I love hip hop way too much to just follow formula which I know is going to give me monetary reward.
Yeah.
Like, and if that was the case, then I might at 3 years, 4 years ago, I might have even quit this. If that was the only way for me to earn money in life.
Yeah.
So now I'm able to like make music professionally, do shows, because I'm able to make the music that I want to make.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. I'm in a place where I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on the happiness, and yeah.
Yeah, I think you keep making me realize that we are living our dream. I feel like the warped part of like having to be an artist and in music is that we tie in fame
Yeah.
so hard with doing the good shit.
Yeah.
It's like if you're famous, then that's some sort of validation of good art.
Yeah.
But good art lives beyond those boundaries, right? I feel like that's music business, right?
Exactly. Like I've been fortunately when I started only like as a musician, as a hip hop artist and stuff, I always looked up to people who I knew were not the most popular or not the most famous. Like Black Thought. He's the person he is. He's doing what he
Yeah.
needs to do, but he's doing stuff that's making a difference in my life.
Yeah.
So I was like, when Black Thought is doing that and he's making his own path, there's no fixed rule.
Yeah.
And that's why मेरा वही था कि we as like almost like not first generation indie artists, but like one of the first few generations of indie artists in India,
Yeah.
we are kind of doing the most we can by making the best music. And what
Yeah.
that means for us in life and career, we are witnessing, we are living the dream.
Yeah, like the journey is unfolding
It's
for us.
unfolding
Like we
for
were,
us.
yeah, it's like we can't have too fixed the idea of where we're gonna go. Like I was, I think we were talking about this with somebody else also before, and I was like, now my dreams have constantly been changing. Like I thought when I'd make it, like I'd be in a studio with John Mayer and I'd be at the Grammys, but I'm like, no, now this is it, dude.
Yeah.
Like we are doing things as with artists that matter together, and we are building together. We're making the songs we want to, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, man, like I keep thinking about that. Like if the music is not the best that it can be, and like a lot of people say that childlike thing you have to grow out of, you have to mature. But then that childlike reason is why I got into it. About being real and honest and raw and कितना उसको घिसा घिसा के निकालूं उसको, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
मतलब I want that little bit of honesty and stuff like that. So as long as that is there and the quality keeps improving and I'm enjoying the process, then the outcomes I can't control as much as the art. So the art is what I focus.
Yeah,
put my
focus
energy
on the art. Yeah,
Yeah.
not the outcome for sure. So y'all did different, and it's a little different from the record that you've put out on Spotify. Why don't you run us through the process of like recreating that live?
The process is to work with guitarists who are awesome,
Yeah,
who do everything.
that made it a little
themselves.
easy.
Who do everything themselves.
Yeah.
So the song has this one sample. My main concern before we locked that I was going to be working with Varun and Ashwin on this was ki, do I recreate that with a synth and a guitar,
Yeah.
or a bassist and a guitarist?
Yeah.
So we kind of discussed this. So I ended up going with two guitarists, and I think that's what the original sample also was. So yeah, I mean, then it was an autopilot. मेरे लिए autopilot. They were the pilots.
Yeah.
And
They're the engine.
yeah, pilot engine sub. And then it was just a matter of just kind of discussing that, okay, these parts will, have a little different bounce, and these parts will have more mellow and things like that.
I love the harmony change. It works so well.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But but yeah, totally.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So we got a couple of bottles here with some liquid in them. So I wanted to ask you. I mean, it's pretty cool artwork also. If you come to
It is actually.
look at it, it's like really thought about.
What
So-
flavor is that? This is
yeah.
snappy wheat.
Yeah, and this is a zesty amber. So,
Zesty?
if you had to be one of them, would you
Zesty
be like a
amber.
zesty amber or snappy wheat? You read that one out.
Let's talk your language. My language. Gags, gigs, gibberish. Take the stage and this is me only. Take the stage and turn it upside down, and now you're spinning as you're sipping, slowly tripping. Oh, it's bars!
Dude, that's you, man.
Let's improvise, okay? It's freestyling and shit. It's your boy, man. It's me.
Yeah, that's him, dude.
Okay, what's yours?
I'm a lean, mean idea machine.
Alright.
It's word. Like a wind that drifts to go adrift. Got a punch smoother than your sucker punch.
Nice.
Okay. With a taste that makes you more you.
That's
the
you.
shit is me, dude. That's crazy.
That's Brave Cave for people who
That's
don't know. That's Brave Cave.
Yeah, we out here making you more you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually feel like those first few bars of the line,
Yeah, this
was, you're a
actually.
snappy beat.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
we instinctually
Oh,
picked
I'm a
up.
rappy weight.
You're a rap. Any upcoming artists that you really want to co-sign? Like, yeah.
Digging. My boy Sai from Bombay, he dropped an EP recently. Siege, Farhan, Smoke from Delhi. Of course, Youngie is youngster from Delhi is getting a lot more love, but he's still underrated. I love that guy. Frappe, Full Power, Yash Raj, और कौन है वहाँ पता ना who am I missing? Zake, graffiti artist
yes,
Zake.
for sure.
He's been putting out music.
Zake was with us
Young
for
Fly.
Cave Culture.
He was with us at Cave Culture. Facts. Yeah, and I'm keeping it just a rap because नहीं तो ऐसे already rap में ही 10-15 नाम हो गए और.
But like, you gotta listen to those people.
And
guys.
man, I can't say this without saying R.I.P. Thor for because is still like one of the best MCs to come out of the city.
Word.
And such a
Also just a
beautiful human being.
man.
Yeah, I was about to
What
say
a
that.
nice guy.
And उसके बारे में सोच के touchwood, it's really sad, obviously, but I still feel happy when I think of him
Yeah.
because that was his vibe. And yeah, just shout out to him, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Anki.
Thank you, मेरे भाई.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, shout out Tamzid, Sticky, Varun, much love, bhai log. And Adi to.
Adi is
man,
the man
everybody
behind
know
the
Adi.
cam. Yeah.
The man behind
The
the cam
cam.
that make the ladies go, God.
It's time to drop this mic.
Drop this
Not really, but.